We were discussing 2013 IEO Class 4 Set A. Now we have reached Achievers section portion. 2013 IEO Class 4 Set A. Hey John, that was a very big exhibition. Were there many dash? So we are asking, John is asking, that was a very big exhibition. Were there many dash? What will be many in a big exhibition? Ismat is saying, no, all the people were from this country. So if you're saying people are from this country as an answer, then the question should have been about is there people outside the country or many country or whatever. So what do we ask for 31? What should be the right option? One is immigrants. 31A is immigrant. Immigrant means what? Immigrant means people who come from another city to live and work here is immigrant. People who come to work and live here is called immigrant. Citizen means people who belong to this country, people who were born and brought up over here, who are the citizens, are the people who belong to this country. So all the people were from this country means it is citizens. Foreigners means what? People who belong to another country who had temporarily come here is called foreigner. Foreigners are people who have come here for a temporary period. Immigrants are the people who are come for long term to live and work here. So, hey, that was a big exhibition. Were there many foreigners? So, if because it was a very big exhibition, he wanted to know whether people from many countries have come. Were there many foreigners? 31 C is the correct option. The answer said no, there were no foreigners. All the people were from this country. That means you had citizens and immigrants only, not foreigners. Were there many foreigners? Is a question. Then 32. David, hey Ria, my class is going to Shimla during the holidays. Where is yours going? So one student is telling another, my class is going to Shimla for holidays and a class tour. Where is your class going? Ria is saying dash to Manali during the vacation. So what to Manali? They will be going to Manali. How do we say that for 32? We are all going to Manali. That means what? Our class is going to Manali. We all are going to Manali. We are going all is wrong. Now we are all going to Manali. So the question is, my class is going, where is yours going? So she is saying we are all going to Manali. 32A, we are all going to Manali during vacation. So if the question is, are all of you going or some of you going, then the answer would have been we all are going. We all are going means what? All the students are going. We are all going means what? Our class is going, not necessarily 100%. So when somebody says my class is going to Shimla, is your class going to Shimla? Then they will say we are all going to Manali. So there also there is no proof or no evidence or no confirmation that David is also going. The only thing is David's class is going to Shimla. Likewise, Ria's class is going to Manali. So we say we are all going. We will say we all are going when somebody asks, all of you going? Some of you going? Then we will say we all are going. 32A is the answer. 33. Which sentence has a different meaning? Oliver is as tall as Isabel means what? Both are equal. As tall as means equal. Isabel is not quite as tall as Oliver. Is not quite as tall as means compare. Is not quite as tall as Oliver. Isabel is short as Oliver. It is compared. Isabel is shorter. Oliver is as tall means equal. Isabel is shorter. Oliver is slightly taller than Isabel. Oliver is taller. So Isabel is shorter. So in B and C, Isabel is short. In A, Oliver is. So Oliver is as tall as Isabel is same. Here Isabel is shorter. Here Oliver is taller. 33. The question is which sentence has a different meaning? 33A. Oliver has a different meaning because here too it is comparison. Here it is not comparison. It is a statement. 33A. 34. The house was totally dashed by recent floods. What will happen in case of a flood? Abolished. Abolished means to stop. The subject called French is abolished in our school. Only German and Spanish is allowed. So abolished means stopped once and for all by a rule, by an order. Destroyed means something becomes non-existent because of the damage, because of the accident. So in the flood, in earthquake, in volcano, in a storm, things get destroyed. The house was totally destroyed by recent floods. 34B is the right answer. 34B is the right answer. Retained means kept back. Retained means keep back. So all the students were sent home except two. Two were retained. Two were asked to stay back, kept back. That is retained. 34B, 33A. 35, it is very difficult test to pass. It is difficult to pass. The statement is not impossible to pass. It is difficult to pass, not easy to pass. Because some problems were, the test is over and the question paper is given, some problems were dash impossible to solve. It is only difficult, it is not impossible to pass. So it is not impossible to solve. If it is impossible to solve, it will become impossible to pass. Some problems were extremely means very difficult, completely means totally, extremely means 99%, extremely difficult to solve. It is not impossible, extremely impossible to solve, 99% impossible. Completely impossible means 100% impossible. If it is 100% impossible, then it will not be difficult, it will be not pass, impossible to pass. So 35, it is only difficult because some problems are almost impossible. So extremely, 35 we have to say completely impossible to solve. So if it is completely impossible to solve, then you will not be able to solve. So it will be difficult test. So this is how we come to the end of the session. So these are the answers, and we had discussed about achievers sections also. 33A, 34 destroyed B, and 35 again completely impossible to solve. Thanks for watching. We shall meet again in another session.